Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. This is Blood Phantom 81. I'm gonna walk you guys through a new construction home that I bought recently. I want to say like in the past month or so, and I've been like adding stuff to it, furnishing it, fixing up the yard myself. So yeah, let me go ahead and take you on a little tour. All right, so I am in the master bedroom right now. Let's go ahead and take a look at the walk-in closet right here. And then there is the master bathroom in the master bedroom. Shower. I've been using this one right now while I like fix everything up. Well, not fix everything up, but get it rent ready, I suppose. And then it actually is a 5-bed, 2.5 bath house. I had to buy a washer and dryer. This is full bathroom number 2 with the his and her sink and an extra, or I guess the shower over there. And then there's another bedroom right here. And so yeah, in total 5 bedrooms. I'm not gonna go through all of them, but let's go ahead and check out downstairs. So this is like a little hallway. Total it's about 2,100 square feet. Like I said, 5 bed, 2.5 bath. Here is another bedroom. It's the smallest of the 5. Let's go ahead and take a look at the downstairs area, which I've just been, like I said, adding furniture to. Let's go ahead and turn on some lights in here. So yeah, so this is the downstairs area. So this is like, I guess, the formal living room. I don't expect there to be a lot of activity here. And that's why I'm not putting like a coffee table or anything, because I don't want people to be eating here basically. This will be a rental. I'm gonna do a rent by the room to college students. This is the microwave area. I had to buy this fridge also. I had to get one with an ice maker, because if I was looking for a fridge, or if I was gonna, get a fridge for my own house, I'd want an ice maker. So anyway, here is the kitchen island, and I just bought these Facebook Marketplace for about 80 bucks for the 3 of them. Facebook Marketplace has been like a huge kind of, I don't want to say life hack, but yeah, it's been pretty great to buy stuff for cheap. Here is the sink, and then there's a pantry in here. Just a ton of storage. They really did a good job making use of all the space here. And then this is the rest of the house. So it's a little messy, kind of my shoes everywhere and all that. But yeah, here's the dining room. Table set, which I think was about a few hundred on Facebook Marketplace also. Yeah, dining sets like these are like super pricey. Probably would be maybe twice that for a new one. Yeah, this is some artwork that I kind of, is it hung or hanged? I don't know, but I put up some artwork here. Basically, so it's in Merced, California, which Merced is known as the gateway to Yosemite. It's about 1.5 hours from Yosemite. So I figured I should get some artwork that reflected that. And then of course I saw this cow. This is actually a Scottish Highland cow. Looks like kind of emo with the haircut. That's actually how they look though. And then this is another cow. And then there's a buffalo right there. So yeah, one thing, I guess it's kind of like the point of this video, which is like, I kind of put a lot of myself into this place, I guess you could say. There's also the yard, which by the way, there's not much to look at yet, but I've been planting everything myself. I have, gosh, I don't know, maybe like 8 plants at this point. So there's an elephant bush right there. There's a lantana, that's a red lantana. There is another lantana. I think that's a mango lantana, and then there's a gold lantana right there. It's kind of the smallest. And then the big sort of showstopper is going to be that tree. It's called a toyon tree. It's kind of like a desert tree and survives in all types of soils, like clay soil, which actually this yard is clay soil, which made it so hard to actually plant stuff in. You see all those rocks right there? Yeah, you can see those rocks. Those are actually rocks that I've dug out myself. And yeah, it wasn't pleasant. But yeah, I have some more plants right there. That's a plumbago right here, this beautiful blue one. I just planted it like yesterday. There's a few succulents right here. And then there is a Mexican sage. It's a Santa Barbara Mexican sage, I believe. And then there's like the nickname is a Chinese fringe plant, I believe. And then anyway, behind the Toyon, you can't see, but there's gonna be some more red stuff. There's a verbena behind the Toyon. So yeah, starting to learn a little bit about plant stuff. And there is an attached garage just right over there with the other half bath over there. It's probably not worth talking about or showing, but yeah, anyway, I wanted to talk to you guys about why I'm not really a good real estate investor, actually. So related to the paintings, I kind of, like I said, I've been putting a lot of myself into this place. And with the yard, I just got like an estimate for about 4,800 to finish the yard. There's gonna be a fireplace. There's gonna be metal dividers between the mulch and the rocks. So it's actually gonna be like a mostly dark colored yard with mostly these things called lava rocks, which are like basically black rocks. So it's gonna be black rocks, black mulch on the inside, and it's just gonna have like a pretty minimalist sort of deserty vibe, because all my plants are actually drought tolerant, because yeah, I basically don't want like an irrigation system. And of course, because it is a rental, I don't want to have to worry about managing like how my yard is doing, how my plants are doing. So yeah, I wanted some plants that could survive in really harsh and in environments that don't require a lot of water. But anyway, so I'm actually tempted to, you know, pay the 4,800. Of course, I can get other quotes, but yeah, there's some stuff that he said that I liked, and people I've talked to are kind of trying to convince me to not do it. But yeah, so with my first house, actually, I probably put in, I don't know, maybe like 10, 15, up to maybe 20K in like repairs and renovations and stuff. And whether or not it needed it, I'm not sure. Like, it could have been even more expensive if I chose to, you know, redo all the carpets and stuff like that. But anyway, point is, between my first house and this house, just getting stuff to be rent ready is, I guess, yeah, maybe it ended up being a little bit more than I had expected. But the problem is, like, I kind of know that it could get expensive, but I'm still doing certain things. Like with the yard, right? Like I could have easily just covered half of it with cement and then put like, I don't know, mulch on the other half or something. Like mulch is cheap. There was just something about like putting some part of myself into the property that I just couldn't really resist. And so, yeah, that's kind of what I mean. And then also like for the windows, right? Like the windows, I could just put blinds on them, right? But I want to get shutters. I just feel like the house would look so much cooler with shutters. So, I mean, obviously I wouldn't put shutters on the rest of the house, but at least for the downstairs, I'm thinking about it. Now, the thing about shutters is there is like a return on investment. Like they say, you can expect to get 70% ROI on your shutters, as far as that going into your home value. So there is that aspect, and then of course they do insulate. So, and if it's wood, they insulate even more. So yeah, basically your house will stay warmer or cooler, depending on whether it's summer or winter. But yeah, I mean, like I could easily just put blinds, but it's just like hard for me to not put a lot of like love and care into this house. And who knows, maybe like the tenants may not even appreciate it as much as I do. But yeah, it's hard to just be done with it, I guess. Like, you know, I've been living here while I'm getting everything set up and obviously like making this place livable. Because I don't want, I basically want a place that people step into and they're like, okay, everything looks nice. Everything is pretty much there for me. All I have to do is just live there. Obviously, I wouldn't put anything in the bedrooms upstairs, but because obviously like I want that to just be their stuff. But yeah, I don't know, like would tenants pay a little bit more for a place that looks cool? Maybe. Probably not as much, like relative to the amount that I'm putting into it. But yeah, anyway, so real estate investing, I don't know. I don't know if it's just me, but yeah, I'm kind of doing more than I need to, I think. But I mean, the thing is that it's housing, you know, like I want people to, I guess, take care of this place. I want people to take pride in where they live. So maybe a little bit of that goes into it too. One thing though is that I am getting a lot more efficient when it comes to the amount of rent I'm getting for every dollar that I spend on the place. So, for example, my first home was a property that was built in the 80s, and so a lot of stuff just hadn't been upgraded, like the bathrooms especially, and then there was like some weird lights on a lot of the bathrooms. There weren't recessed lights anywhere, I don't think. So I did have to upgrade some stuff and fix some broken pipes. It wasn't like crazy. Like I said, it's probably like 20 something K or so to renovate everything. So yeah, not bad, but that plus the purchase price of the house, I get like a certain amount of money, obviously, because I'm renting it out. So I'm probably getting like 3,500 a month for that one. And this house right here, I'll probably get 33 or 3,400 a month, and it's $100,000 cheaper than the previous house. And so one thing though is that I did buy the other one when interest rates were pretty low, so I think I got like 3% interest rates on that one. This one, I think the interest rates were at 5.5 if I'm not mistaken. So the monthly payment is still less, I think, for this one. But yeah, so that factors in, of course. But I actually found another property not too far from here, which, by the way, I'm super bullish on Merced. I'll maybe make another video about Merced, but yeah, anyway, so I found another property that's probably like, let me think about this. It's 50K cheaper than this one, and I'd be getting about 3,300 in rent, and there's no yard. And there is an HOA because they do all the landscaping and stuff, but there's no yard, which means I wouldn't have to worry about that. And there's going to be other amenities there that students might enjoy. So yeah, and then like just becoming more efficient in terms of how much you'd be getting in rent per dollar that you spend, I think is something that I have been getting better at least like sniffing out those deals. So yeah, and anyway, yeah, I'm super excited about Merced. I think it's so much potential here for growth. There's already a lot of investment so far, and UC Merced has been kind of the driver for a lot of that and why I'm so bullish on Merced. So yeah, real estate, it has been fun, I guess. It's been cool to get my hands dirty, literally, with the yard, getting my hands dirty. I still do, I'm still primarily a stock market investor. I think probably like 80 to 90% of my wealth is in the stock market. So that's probably always going to be my bread and butter. In fact, the reason I bought this house is because I had like just pretty good returns this year, and decided to take some of those gains. And to me, I think the stock market is like a wealth accelerator. You can make a lot of money really quickly, as I've shown in some of my videos, and you kind of just take that and then sell my excess returns and then put them into something like real estate, which it's, I don't know, it sounds like super privileged to say, but it hasn't been hard buying homes. I guess like this one, we were able to negotiate no closing costs, so it probably costs like 45K just to buy this house, which isn't a lot of money. Well, at least like for some people it might be, but in my position, it wasn't a lot of money. So yeah, I was able to buy both houses fairly easily. And yeah, I kind of think I might buy a property every year or every other year. And real estate has sort of been like wealth preservation and also diversification, also the tax benefits. And yeah, it's just always good to get properties, especially in markets where there's such low supply. Who knows if that's going to change? If that doesn't change, then real estate should be a fairly good investment going forward, especially in areas like Merced where so much development is happening that you can far exceed like the national average in terms of appreciation. So yeah, I'm basically once again using the stock market to accelerate my wealth, and then selling excess returns on a good year, and then real estate is kind of like wealth preservation. I'm able to buy properties, and you know, I have like a year before I buy each property, so that's enough time to do research and stuff. My next one's probably going to be in SoCal though, so because I definitely miss living in SoCal. Or for those of you that aren't from California, SoCal means Southern California, basically the Los Angeles area. But anyway, that's going to be it for this one. I just had to make an update. Let me know if you guys have any questions on what I've been doing or any thoughts. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.